A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a stunning turn of events, Karol Nawrocki, a conservative historian and nationalist, has emerged victorious in Poland's closely contested presidential election, defeating centrist candidate Rafal Trzaskowski. The election, held on Sunday, has significant implications for Poland's political landscape and its relationship with the European Union. Nawrocki, who garnered 50.89% of the votes, campaigned on a platform prioritizing Polish citizens' interests over those of refugees and other nationalities. His victory is seen as a setback for the pro-European agenda championed by Prime Minister Donald Tusk and could exacerbate tensions between Poland and its EU neighbors. The election was marked by a tight race, with initial projections indicating a razor-thin margin between the candidates. As the ballots were counted, preliminary results showed Nawrocki leading Trzaskowski by a narrow margin of 50.7% to 49.3%. Both candidates claimed victory in their respective gatherings before the results were officially confirmed, showcasing the high stakes of this election. Nawrocki, a 42-year-old amateur boxer and former head of a National Remembrance Institute, has positioned himself as a Eurosceptic nationalist, aligning himself with right-wing figures in the United States, including former President Donald Trump. Trump himself invited Nawrocki to the Oval Office last month, signaling support for his candidacy. The backing of the right-wing Law and Justice Party further solidified Nawrocki's campaign, which resonated with voters concerned about foreign influence and the erosion of traditional values. In contrast, Trzaskowski, the liberal mayor of Warsaw, emphasized a pro-EU stance and sought to strengthen ties with European allies. His potential victory was viewed as a means to curb the rise of far-right politics in Poland and bolster Tusk's coalition government. However, with Nawrocki's win, the stability of Tusk's administration is now in jeopardy, as Nawrocki's presidency could serve as a significant obstacle to Tusk's legislative agenda. The Polish presidency, while largely ceremonial, holds considerable power in vetoing legislation, which could hinder Tusk's efforts to implement reforms. The election was particularly noteworthy as it followed a tumultuous period in Polish politics, marked by the previous dominance of the Law and Justice Party from 2015 to 2023. This era was characterized by controversial policies, including restrictions on abortion rights and increased state control over media outlets. As the political landscape shifts, the election has drawn international attention, especially given Poland's proximity to Ukraine amid ongoing security concerns stemming from Russia's military actions. The candidates' positions on Ukraine further polarized voters, with Nawrocki opposing NATO membership for Ukraine, while Trzaskowski advocated for its future inclusion in the alliance. Nawrocki's campaign themes resonated with many voters who fear that Trzaskowski's pro-EU policies might lead to a loss of sovereignty, ceding control of Polish affairs to larger European powers. This sentiment has been echoed by supporters who view Nawrocki as a bulwark against rising authoritarianism and a defender of national interests. As Poland navigates this political transition, the implications of Nawrocki's presidency will likely extend beyond domestic policy, impacting the country's relations with the EU and its stance on international issues. The results of this election signal a pivotal moment in Poland's history, as voters grapple with the balance between national identity and European integration. The coming months will reveal how Nawrocki's administration will shape Poland's future and its role within the broader European context. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.